starting the video in the car. We just picked up a deal. It's like on a test bench. CPU is a Ryzen 5 3600. The motherboard is a Gigabyte A320M. Power supply is a Thermaltake 550 watt. And this is the party piece, the graphics card. The graphics card is a reference AMD 6700 XT. It's really nice. Yeah, there it is. And then the RAM is basically like some randos. I'm gonna replace that, and then it's also missing an IO shield, so we're gonna have to replace that too. And then yeah, it's on the test bench. We'll see what we can do with it. Oh yeah, and then the price of all of that is $400. So picked it up for $400, and I think just by judging from the parts list, the graphics card alone in today's market at the time of filming is $300 if I'm not mistaken. So the rest is basically just like pretty cheap. So I guess that's a good deal. Let me know in the comments. Alright, change of plans. I'm actually gonna buy another NVMe SSD, and I'm actually gonna keep this graphics card because they're both kind of high-end in a way. And then actually I'm gonna also keep the Wi-Fi 6E adapter. So we're gonna reuse everything else but keep the stuff that I want. So now we gotta look for some more deals locally and possibly some online. And also he had the box for the graphics card, so that's a plus. Alright, now that we talked about some of the parts that we already have, some that are gonna be taken out, we need to talk about the parts that we still need. So we still need a case, NVMe storage, graphics card, and RAM. So we're gonna talk about that here in a little bit. Alright, so I took out whatever I wanted from this rig. So that's actually gonna be the graphics card. I just replaced it with this one. It's just a janky NVIDIA Quadro graphics card. I also took out the NVMe already, and then also the Wi-Fi 6E adapter that was right here. And yeah, here it is. Wi-Fi 6E adapter, and I got the graphics card. So yep, time to look for some more deals. Alright, so I came across a couple of things on Amazon. Actually, not a couple. Actually, there's three. The NVMe storage, the RAM, and the case. Let's talk about the RAM first. This one's the Silicon Power, and it's DDR4, 16 gigabytes, 2x8 gigabyte kit, and it's at 3200 megahertz. So really good speed for Ryzen. The NVMe storage, this is also from Silicon Power. It's the 512 gigabyte NVMe. I've actually purchased this like 3 times already. They're really good, and they're really reliable, and they're super affordable. So this is actually a go-to for those budget builds. And then the third one is the case. This one's actually from Cooler Master. I'm actually getting I might get the one from Amazon Warehouse. It's only $55, and it's in like new condition. So let's go ahead and get that
tomorrow.
Alright, this is the next day. I'm actually picking up a graphics card. Last night I did order the case, the NVMe storage, and the RAM. So hopefully this graphics card will complete all of the parts that we needed, and then yeah, we'll go from there. But yeah, the graphics card is MSI GTX 1080. I think it's the Armor OC. So it's a pretty nice card, and I guess I'm only offering $90 for this graphics card. Hopefully that's a good deal. Let me know in the comments. Graphics card secured. Here it is. She's not a bad looking card, but we're about to When we get home, we'll throw it in the test bench and see if it works. Alright, I got it all hooked up. I had to put the RAM back in for testing purposes. So let's see. Power switch. Let's see if it turns on. And it boots. Good stuff, good stuff.
2 days later.
Alright, I just got these at my front door. Now we just need the case.
Later.
Alright, just got a notification in the door. See what we got. Oh, nice. There's the case. Here we go. Let's start our build. Now that we got all the parts taken out of that test bench, let's recap all the parts that's actually going into this build. We got a Ryzen 5 3600, we got a 16 gigabyte kit of RAM, 512 gigabyte SSD, which is NVMe. We got a Gigabyte A320M, a Thermaltake BM2 550 watt power supply, and then a GTX 1080 Armor OC. Let's get to building. Alright, I got everything hooked up. Here she is. She doesn't look bad at all. So now, let's go ahead and see if she turns on. Power switch in the back. Moment of truth. Looks like she's turning on. Let's see if they get anything. Oh yeah, there we go. Nice. All right, let's see if we can install Windows in this thing. Alright, Windows is now installed, but as you can see from the video, the front fans are actually not lighting up, but I do have a fix for that. I'm gonna go ahead and order a 3-pack of RGB fans because this motherboard does not have an ARGB pin on it. So we're gonna go ahead and order that, get that installed hopefully soon, and then get this computer pretty much listed for sale. But before we list it for sale, let's update Windows, let's install some programs in it, make sure it's licensed, and then we'll get it listed. Alright, we got our replacement fans. Let's get her installed. Alright, we got it all hooked up. Fans are installed. Let's see if now she'll light up. Oh yeah, look at that. Look at that. Front fans are good, the rear fan is good, and the RAM stick is good. Now that we got the RGB fixed, we actually took some pictures of the computer. I'm gonna post that here in a second. And then we're gonna go ahead and list it. We're gonna actually stop the video right here because we still have to wait for a buyer. That's actually gonna be part 2. So, if you like this video, like, comment, subscribe, hit that bell notification, and we'll see y'all in the next one.